everyone, welcome to JustFeg Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information on things happening around the world, and you are in the right place. Please click the red subscribe button and also press the bell icon next to it so you can be notified for an update on any published news. Tension as army arrests 27 members of Ipob, recovers AK-47 rifle. The Nigerian army said on Thursday that its troops on Operation Mesa have arrested 27 members of the indigenous people of Biafra and recovered an AK-47 rifle from one of them, Oliver Oyebunachi, in Imo State. According to the military, the Ipob members, who were 23 men and 4 women, were apprehended by troops of 144 Battalion, 82 Division on October 1st. The army noted that the Ipob members had a spiritual leader, Pa Michael Madumere, a 56-year-old who hailed from the Idiato South local government area of Imo State. The Army Operation Media Coordinator, Colonel Aminu Luyasu, in a statement said that the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Chuko Burata, had directed all army formations and unit commanders sustained their operational activities nationwide. Luyasu said one of the suspects was shot in his right leg as he tried to shoot at own troops. Normalcy has since been restored in that area as troops continued to maintain surveillance in the general area. The Chief of Army Staff hereby solicits the support of our citizens in availing the army units and formations nationwide with timely information that will assist them in ridding the community of criminal elements. Thanks to all my viewers today. So guys, what do you think about this news? You can imagine this. It is only the Ipob group they can arrest. People that are fighting for their rights. So we need to even ask them how many members of Boko Haram they've arrested. How many members of Fulani headsmen they've arrested too. But they can only find strength in attacking the harmless Ipob members with the flag of Biafra. You can imagine that. Come to think about this, the South is being treated as a conquered region. All the governors and senators in the South, they are not working well. They are not doing what they are supposed to do. I feel that the government is really cheating the Southeast. The government is really maltreating the Southeast. So guys, I think I'm in support of the Ipob coming out as a group to fight for their rights. So guys, what do you think about this news? Kindly drop your comments below. Thanks and stay tuned. Buhari, Ramaphosa signed 30 trade deals. South African and Nigerian yesterday signed 30 trade and cooperation agreements weeks after a wave of violence against Nigerian nationals in Johannesburg and Pretoria strained relations between Africa's top 2 economies. President Cyril Ramaphosa and Muhammadu Buhari, at the conclusion of a 2-day visit by the Nigerian leader, said they regretted the violence and subsequent retaliation in Nigeria against South African businesses, pledging instead to deepen trade ties. The duo vowed to put an end to xenophobic attacks and reprisal in South Africa and Nigeria respectively. In September, armed mobs attacked businesses and homes owned by foreigners, leading to at least 10 deaths, dozens of injuries, and up to 400 arrests. In response, Nigeria repatriated around 600 of its citizens living in South Africa. The local unit in South African telecoms companies MTN and supermarket chain ShopRite closed all stores and service centers in Nigeria after their premises were attacked by Nigerians protesting against attacks on their compatriots in South Africa. As the government of South Africa, we have expressed our deep regret at the attacks directed at foreign nationals and our condemnation of all forms of intolerance an act of violence, Ramaphosa told reporters. He said the two countries had sealed 32 bilateral agreements and memorandum of understanding governing trade and industry, science and technology, defense, agriculture and energy. Nigeria accounts for 64% of South Africa's total trade with the West African sub-region and is one of its largest trading partners. They acknowledge the historical and strategic relations that exist between the two countries, even as they took note of the need to further strengthen the ties of friendship and cooperation. Buhari and Ramaphosa hailed the continued exchange of high-level visits and meetings between the two countries, recalling the successful working visit of Ramaphosa to Nigeria in July 2018, during which the two heads of state reaffirmed their collective desires and commitment to enhance political and economic and social relations between the two countries. They appreciated the vast nature of the two countries' bilateral cooperation, which covers, among others, trade and investment, energy, mining, defense and security issues, justice, police, immigration, tourism, environment, education, transport, as well as science and technology. Buhari and Ramaphosa also took note of the 32 signed agreement and MOU and committed themselves to ensuring that those that are in force are fully implemented, while those that are not yet in force are revived for implementation. They also commended the economic cooperation between the two republics and welcomed the step to increase trade volumes as well as private sector investment. President Ramaphosa used the opportunity of the meeting to brief President Buhari on the recent incident of violence in South Africa affecting foreign nationals. He also alluded to the fact that these unfortunate incidents are not consistent with the values and principles underpinning South Africa's constitutional democracy. President Ramaphosa also dispelled the notion that incidents of violence affecting foreign nationals were targeted at Nigerian nationals, as other foreign nationals and indeed South Africans were affected as well. He assured that the South African government was fully in control of the situation and several interventions, including engagement with diplomatic community and immigrant communities, security operations, policy, and legislation review was underway. Both presidents strongly condemned the attack against foreign nationals, including Nigerians in South Africa, and the repressive actions against South Africans and their interest in Nigeria. The two presidents also endorsed the re-establishment of the Republic of South Africa and the Federal Republic of Nigeria Consular Forum to meet twice a year. So guys, thanks to all my viewers today. So you can imagine this, the Nigerian government, a whole Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, went to South Africa to set up a new business between him and South Africa. So Mr. President did not go there because of the killings of Nigerians in South Africa. So he purposely went to South Africa majorly because of the business. So that's too bad. Now what for these our governments? And may God help us. So guys, kindly drop your comments below and stay tuned. Ipob draws battle line, berates South African President Ramaphosa over clampdown on anti-Buhari protesters. The indigenous people of Biafra, as described as barbaric and disgraceful, the attack by South African police against peaceful Ipob protesters. Ipob said that the action signified proof that state sanctions politics of savagery has taken firm hold in the administration of the country's president Cyril Ramaphosa. A statement on Thursday by Ipob's media and publicity secretary, Comrade Ima Powerful, said, "A thoroughly ugly and distasteful development that pays white apartheid regime into insignificance in terms of its brutality. We hereby place it on record that President Muhammadu Buhari, on whose account Cyril Ramaphosa ordered his police to open fire on peaceful Biafran protesters, will never know peace. Neither will Habakayari Kaba in Nassau Rock that have reduced Nigeria to an archetypal impoverished, backward 19th century Fulani Emirate. Let them know that Buhari will be disgraced, hunted, and exposed in every country he set foot upon, even if it happened to be in totalitarian glorified banana republic in Africa. The grass display of primitive police brutality and anti-democratic antecedents of the South African police is confirmation, if any is needed, that Black Africa is hopeless and doomed. Ipob further said that its leader will, in a night broadcast on Radio Biafra, give an in-depth examination and analysis of the unfolding event in South Africa and the conspiracy of silence designed to protect the identity of Jubri Sudani at all costs in return for subsidized crude oil from Biafran land. Thanks to all my viewers today. So guys, what do you think about this news? It's just a pity that somebody like Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, who does not know his left from his right, is the one misleading us and misguiding us because of his own selfish interest. And more also, kudos to Ipob and Nnamdi Kanu. It's a great job they are really doing. And this is a very clear road that Biafran is so close to their destination. And I hope Nnamdi Kanu will visit South Africa one day to have a talk with the president with the hope of finding lasting solution to the killings of our people. So guys, kindly drop your comments below, click on the subscription button and also press the bell icon to get updated whenever I upload news. Bye.